Hey y'all, welcome to the Kingdom Classroom. It's Coach K. It's August the 4th. It's 2026. It's Black Business Month. And I don't just want to talk to the black business. I want to talk to the faith-based business community. I want to talk to the entire small business community because we've had another shift. We've experienced now two of them in the last 5 years. Y'all remember how comfortable business was prior to COVID, right? And we gotta put that into perspective. Make sure that we save the businesses our fathers and mothers built prior to COVID. Y'all remember COVID? That's when the game changed first time. New game came with new rules. Some of our businesses are still trying to understand the new rules of 4.5, 5 years ago. Well, we got some new rules that I'm gonna have to break down for you. Remember the good old days? Remind me when we used to talk about the good old days. Business pre-COVID. Opened the store, put up a sign, joined a chamber, purchased an advertisement, printed a few flyers, handed out a couple business cards, joined the community directory. People either walked, drove by your business. Somebody from the church referred somebody. Customers called your telephone number. System worked for a long time. And overnight, just like that, we got ushered in to click and order from brick and mortar. Remember it? Now you got to click to pay, click to schedule, click to compare, click to deliver, click to renew, click to decide. U.S. Census Bureau talked about retail commerce sales. They increased like 43, 44% in 2020. 2019, it was like 570 billion. 2020, first year of the pandemic, over 815. That wasn't a temporary adjustment. See, when you really about this entrepreneurial development, you got to pay attention to stuff like that. Why? Because it demonstrated a fundamental shift in customer behavior. Got to pay attention to customers and how they behave. Now, the physical business didn't just overnight disappear, but put into perspective that the digital front door became just as important as the physical one did. Y'all remember it? Let me remind you. Because that's when it took place. That's when every business owner serious about their company realized the digital front door is just as important as the physical one. Too many of our businesses still haven't made the proper transition. That was the beginning of the first wave. Let me be more specific. November 2021, November 5th to be exact. Google announced it was changing the name of its small business platform from Google My Business to Google Business Platform. The change was so much more than a name. Google was slowly hinting at where we would end up. Began moving small business owners away from managing a separate app toward managing their business information directly through Google Search and Google Maps. One of the earliest signs that business profile was becoming central to how customers discovered, evaluated, and contacted a company. Taking my time with this because nobody else does. Google's telling us what? Telling businesses that local results primarily shifted to three top determinants of ranking: relevance, distance, and prominence. Relevance. Ask the question how closely your profile matches what someone's searching for. Distance. How close your business is to the location connected to the search. Prominence. Very important we put into perspective the physical door and the digital door, because prominence establishes how established, trusted, well known the business appears to be. I'm get to it, but the biggest question for every business owner is not can you use AI to create an email campaign, a flyer, or a caption? Is can AI understand enough about your business to recommend you? But I'm getting ahead of myself. I just want you to know where we're going. It was back in 2021. Google started specifically telling businesses to provide complete, detailed information so that its businesses could better understand the company and connect it with relevant searches. That was a game changer back then, 2021, y'all. I know nobody came into our churches, nobody came into the business associations, nobody from the Chamber of Commerce, nobody came into the neighborhood and really broke it down. Nobody said your business information has to become clear. Nobody said your categories matter. Nobody said your service area matters. Nobody said, well, when we talk about relevance, now your reviews, your website, your business description, your public information has to tell a consistent story. Nobody broke that down. Nobody talked to the business owner that had been in business for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Nobody explained that you could be in business for 30 years, have an excellent reputation amongst human beings, and still be confusing to digital systems determining what customers or your potential customers see. I'm talking to y'all about wave 1, 2021. Y'all remember 2025? January, Donald Trump and Elon Musk in the White House. Good googly good goo goo. Yikes. Federal government, major corporations, technology companies, openly reorganizing around artificial intelligence, automation, workforce transformation. Gotta use the right language. Fast forward to videotape, beginning of third quarter, July 2025, Donald Trump releases the America's AI Action Plan. Whoa! If that didn't set your tech on fire, I don't know what would. It literally identified more than 90 federal policies centered around accelerating AI innovation, building infrastructure required to power AI, and strengthening the United States position in international AI economy. That don't matter how you feel about Donald Trump. It don't matter if you voted for him. It don't matter if you agree with his administration. He the president of the United States. That's a powerful friggin' desk. And as such, he placed artificial intelligence at the center of the federal economic and technological agenda. That matters. One of the most powerful desks in the world says AI is becoming central to economic competition, infrastructure, employment, national security, international influence, small businesses. You can't treat AI like a toy. It's not just something the kids are using. Not simply a machine that writes emails. Not simply an application that creates some pretty pictures. It's becoming part of the infrastructure through which decisions are made, through which information is organized, through which companies operate, and which your customers will be chosen. Y'all notice? Right after that, though. I'm like an old preacher, man. I'm trying to get us there. Then the federal government entered, what was it? 42 days. Good googly look. Longest federal shutdown in American history, October 1st, November 11th. Woo! Let you out on November 12th. Why, coach? Well, it was right before Black Friday. Cyber Monday. Fourth quarter is the largest retail quarter. This is the United States of America. We the capital of capitalism. Listen, listen, listen. It don't matter whether you Christian or not. You're gonna buy your kids some Christmas. The economy didn't stop asking businesses to compete. Customers ain't stopped making decisions. The technology didn't stop changing. You just stopped having somebody break it down to you. I ain't done. I'm just moving us along. May 19th, 2026, Google made the shift from a search engine to an AI recommendation agent. What in the world? Announced what it called the biggest upgrade in search in more than 25 years. It introduced the new AI powered search experience that allows people to ask longer questions, more conversational questions, and use AI agents to research information, monitor changes, and take action. Pause for the cause. Hold on, Mr. Google. Ain't you the 800-pound gorilla of information dissemination? You like the King Kong of this whole search engine game, right? You literally built the dominant search engine. Like I might date myself, but I remember when your name was a noun. Like we went online and looked something up on Google. You done flipped it around and not accidentally or coincidentally, you unintentionally made it a verb. Now folk just Googling stuff. You literally trained the public to type keywords into a box, scroll through some links, and click websites. Now, in essence, you telling us that our entire search experience is being reimagined around artificial intelligence, conversation, and reasoning agents. That's a big freaking deal, my guy. You're not in essence telling us that websites disappearing overnight. You're not saying traditional search is going away tomorrow, but writing kind of on the wall. People increasingly are expecting technology to understand the full question, to evaluate all of the available information, to solve the problem, and recommend the next action they should take. Oftentimes, what company they should patronize, that's a new game. That's not the end of SEO, but it's definitely the emergence of GEO. We're going from search engine optimization to generative engine optimization. Now, your website still matter. Your Google business profile still matter. Your keywords still matter. Your links still matter. Your reviews still matter. Traditional search is not dead. You know, the old questions, the old game, how do I rank in the search results? It matters, but it ain't the most important question. The most important question is the generative engine optimization question, the GEO question. How do I organize my business information so an AI system can understand it, trust it, summarize it, and know when my business is an appropriate recommendation? That's the transition every business that's serious about maintaining a presence in the digitally competitive marketplace must make. We moving from ranking for a keyword to being understood as the complete answer. No longer about who ranks first in leadership training. Now it's which leadership development consultation firm or consultant near Atlanta has experience helping Black-owned organizations repair workforce culture and improve executive accountability. Yeah, we stepping it up. From commercial cleaning in Atlanta, to which commercial cleaning company serves property managers with multiple locations, offices, recurring janitorial, office turnaround, and post-construction services. We're going from a church consultant to who can help a small Atlanta ministry create an entrepreneurial program for young adults using artificial intelligence. Those are not simple keyword searches. Those are recommendation questions. And the AI system doesn't just give you a bunch of links. It first has to understand the problem, has to understand the customer, has to understand the geography, has to understand the specialization, has to understand what makes one business more relevant to the situation than the other. Leads us full circle back to, told you I got ahead of myself, biggest question facing Black business, faith-based business, small business in this new zero-click economy. Biggest question is not, can you use AI to make a flyer? It's not, can you use AI to write an email campaign? It's not, can you use AI to create a logo? Those are useful tasks. But if you're operating a business to create sales, contracts, referrals, and profit, the most important question as an entrepreneur, business owner, aspiring entrepreneur is, does artificial intelligence know enough about your business to recommend you? Can AI clearly determine who you are, what you provide, whom you serve, what problems you solve, what do you do, and how do you do it? What makes your approach different? What's your primary category? What's your particular niche? Where are you located? Where geographic areas do you serve? What evidence demonstrates your experience? Why should someone trust you? When should someone call you? And when should someone refer you? And wonder what specific circumstances might your business be the best to recommend to a potential customer. That's the new business test, y'all. Now I know we got these descriptions. Oh, my Google done, and oh, I've been had that done. Listen, you got a teenager, you've been around them, they got a different language. So do the machines from humans. We're humans. Therefore, we understand and appreciate the cliches. Machines, they like miss me with the cliches. Let me get some clarity. Human may understand what you mean when you say, oh, we serve with excellence. We're a family-owned company. We kingdom business. We got a passion for people. We are committed to the community. We offer quality service. We treat our customers like family. That language is meaningful to the humans searching for what you do. The machine, like, what the frick does that mean? What service? For who? In what location? Solving what problem? Using what process? With what credentials? For which type of customer? Under which circumstances? What exactly does excellence mean in practice? Y'all be like, black excellence. Well, what exactly does black excellence mean in practice? I ain't asking. I know. But the machine asking before it recommends your business. Does the company serve residential customers, commercial clients, or both? Does it work throughout Georgia or only within 20 miles of Atlanta? Does it offer one-time projects or reoccurring contracts? Does it serve beginners or established executives? Does it provide consulting, coaching, implementation, or training? I'm trying to told you, clarity is credibility. Because confusion is economic exclusion. Like if AI, if ChatGPT, if Perplexity, if Gemini and Claude and these AI recommendation agents are deciding which business gets picked for your potential customers, then AI is controlling who gets the coin. So confusion to these AI recommendation agents is economic exclusion to your business. I'm just trying to make it plain. If your information is scattered across the internet, then the problem just becomes worse. Got one number on a Facebook, another number on an old website, former address on some outdated listing, different business hours on Google. Then you got on Instagram, company name spelled three different ways, website describing services you no longer provide, Google business profile that doesn't even mention your most profitable offer, social media page filled with flyers, but no clear explanation of your business and what it does. Human beings, they become a little confused by it. AI, like, it don't even try to figure it out like humans do. It just skip you and don't return. That's not in a good position to be. Because the system doesn't confidently understand your business, it recommends somebody else. Not necessarily because the other business is better, but because the other business's information is clearer. That's the new digital divide. Yeah. For years, we talked about the digital divide being the difference between people who had access to the internet and people who didn't. We got a new digital divide in the business world. The divide between businesses' technology when they can understand it and businesses when they cannot. A new divide between the businesses that business technology can understand and the businesses that cannot. The difference between businesses structured for recommendation and the businesses buried beneath digital confusion. The divide between companies that can afford full teams of SEO professionals, writers, developers, digital strategists, data specialists, AI consultants, and the small businesses attempting to figure everything out alone. See, the large companies, they got teams. One person handles the website, one person handles search, one person handles the paid advertising, another develops content, another monitors review, another analyzes customer data, another works on AI, another manages public relations. Not the neighborhood entrepreneur. They got to do all that after serving customers, after answering the phone, after completing paperwork, after raising kids, after trying to keep the lights on. And because life be lifing, the market value of professional digital implementation can therefore be beyond the financial reach of many black businesses, faith-based businesses, and neighborhood companies. That's the problem that Urban Success University of Genius has decided to solve. Y'all know I'm just an overgrown spiritual father. So my geniuses, my baby girl genius of Urban Success University, they've been studying the skills required for this transition over the past 4.5 years. Immerse themselves in becoming masters of generative engine optimization, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, content development, business communication, digital profile implementation, category positioning, online trust authority, artificial intelligence tools, customer language, recommendation language. Each genius got their own individual strength. One of them is a stronger writer. The other one, they just all over social media. The other one understands the business interviews. One of them, they done mastered search. The other one is developing technical implementation skills. One got the design work. The other is a natural project manager. They little groups. They got my Bison geniuses, right? Got my Spellman superstars. They operate as a team. Same way major corporations operate. The assignment I gave them was a project-based learning experience. They messed around and built the digital resurrection of Progress Plaza. Like, what? Huh? World's first AI-powered generative engine optimized entrepreneurial ecosystem. It's not a directory. It's not an online list where people scroll through names and numbers. It's an AI-powered generative engine optimized entrepreneurial ecosystem. It's the digital resurrection of Progress Plaza. Each participating business, each entrepreneur, each ministry, each nonprofit, each professional, each creator, right, receives a standalone public profile. It's your own individual business webpage. Some of you don't have a website. Now you got a professional public digital asset. Some of you already got a website. You got a business, Google business profile. You got a Facebook page. You got an Instagram. You got a LinkedIn. Your Kingdom Marketplace profile doesn't replace those assets. It becomes the trust authority anchor that organizes your identity and helps those digital properties tell a more consistent story about who you are, what you provide, who you serve, where you operate, the problems you solve, and what differentiates you from everybody else, why you should be recommended. And because Urban Success University has always been a ministry, but many ministries function as nonprofits, we've transitioned into a social entrepreneurial enterprise ministry. Therefore, every business can begin with free AI smart matching. You complete the intake, explain your business, and the AI smart matching engine in Genius just help you organize that information. The process is designed to transform what you know about your company into clearer language that customers, referral partners, search platforms, and AI recommendation systems can better understand about you and your business. Verify that you represent the business. Your profile live inside of the ecosystem. Free entry point. No excuse, get registered. Reconnect your business. Let the community know you're still open. Let us know what you sell. Let us know what service you got, what product you provide, what gift God gave you. Mine will go ahead and pay it forward. Those of you that want deeper implementation, you can become a category pillar. Select the higher implementation level. That's where the Genius team get to really come together and shine. Clarify your category, clarify your niche, help you identify your ideal customer, explain the problem you solve, develop your founder story, organize your products and services, strengthen your recommendation language, help you develop your FAQs, build stronger digital authority around you and your brand, help your business become easier to understand and refer. That's where you get the professional implementation your business needs and deserves. and our daughters receive real client experience and positive income. It's not charity, social entrepreneurship. You could donate money, but we're not being asked to donate money and receive nothing. We're asking for your patronage, asking you to purchase a digital asset while helping a young girl build her portfolio, pay for transportation, purchase food, address housing instability, and continue her education. Business wins, the genius wins, the community wins. Not charity. Sound like kingdom reciprocity to me. Why? Because it's Black Business Month. We're going to post flyers all month long. Support Black business. Buy Black. Shop Black. Okay. Which business? What does it sell? Where is it located? Is it still open? Is it accepting customers? Does it deliver? Does it serve my location? What does it solve? Why should I trust it? How do I contact it? We can't practice organized patronage if we don't have organized information. That's why we launched this digital migration. Before COVID, God used me to work with 403 pastors. We created 403 church and community business directories in 14 states. In Georgia, we did 46. 14 states, we registered 48,000. Georgia, we registered 8,200 businesses and organizations inside our Georgia work. Those directories connected people inside of individual churches, denominations, neighborhoods, and organizational communities. That was valuable. But your business was never supposed to be limited to one congregation, one denomination, one neighborhood, one annual publication, one paper book. We're using this new technology to connect each other and to provide incredibly powerful resources to under-resourced areas. Connecting our businesses inside one statewide and eventually nationwide AI-powered entrepreneurial ecosystem across the congregational lines, the denominational lines, the city lines, the organizational lines. Come on, out from amongst them. Don't forget to bring your product, bring your service, bring your ministry, bring your nonprofit, bring your professional experience, bring your testimony, bring your wisdom. Bring that God-given gift. Then connect it all with all of us, intergenerationally, as we train the new generation of entrepreneurial kingdom leaders. That's how we intergenerationally revive, restore, and rebuild our urban business community. See, we got to start rechanneling our economic power, start selecting our patronage. It can work, but it can't work if we don't locate our businesses. See, a boycott, y'all seen, don't do nothing for us. Withdrawing our money from somebody else's economy doesn't build ours, right? We can withdraw economic support from them folk getting paid in our community, not reinvesting in our community, and not rebuilding our community. But we got to be able to redirect it to the folk in our community, building our community, who are, by their actions, not their words, showing that they're building us and our folk, our community. But first, we got to have one place where they are. Ding, Kingdom Marketplace. Get registered. We got to start referring our businesses, but we can't refer work if the information is outdated. Community circulation can never work if everybody's operating from a disconnected list. And we can't keep pointing the finger at each other. We got to come together. Because the elders got business wisdom. Young people got digital skills. Businesses need technical assistance. Students need paid assignments. Customers need trustworthy recommendation. Community needs an organized ecosystem. And the Kingdom Marketplace, bring everybody's interest together. It's the nucleus. We're not merely buying black one day, 1 month. We're building a system where Black businesses, small businesses, faith-based businesses can be discovered, understood, referred, recommended, supported, and strengthened every single day. Now, our daughters are building the profile, but the profile is not the end. They're in Urban Success University classes. Y'all are in the Kingdom classroom. Now, they're building a digital asset. You don't leave not understanding it. That's happened too often in the tech industry. Somebody builds a website for you, collects money, and disappears. And the business owner don't know how to update it, don't know what to post, don't know how to use it, don't understand what technology is supposed to accomplish. Our model is different. We provide the asset and the education required for you to understand how to use it. And/or we got some incredible geniuses. You can tip them. They handle it for you. During the Urban Success University and Kingdom Classroom 2026-27 fall semester, participating entrepreneurs are going to learn how to maintain and improve your profiles, how to publish your products and services, how to publish your blogs and business articles, how to publish your events and videos, how to develop stronger customer language, how to strengthen your recommendation language, how to build digital trust, how to connect your profile with your Google business profile and your social media profiles, how to create better referral language, how to understand and utilize generative engine optimization, generative engine marketing, AI recommendation, how to understand the latest AI tools for your real business needs. The profile is not the conclusion of the relationship. It's the beginning of an ongoing process of education, exposure, implementation, and entrepreneurial and personal growth and development. I need us to stop building our entire businesses on disappearing flyers. Some of us work too hard creating content that disappears. Post a flyer, algorithm shows it for a few hours, it's gone. Post another flyer, disappears. Another event, disappears. Another product, disappears. Another announcement, disappears. Social media page becomes a graveyard of old graphics. But where is the organized archive of your knowledge? Where are your products? Where are your services? Where are your articles? Where are your answers to business questions? Where are your case studies? Where's the history of your company? Where's your founder story? Where are the reasons someone should trust you? We want businesses to build digital repositories of their brilliance. A whole category of knowledge around what you do. Your blogs, your services, your products, your videos, your events, your updates, your expertise, your answers. That creates strong public record of your trust authority. Gives human beings more reasons to believe you. Gives technology more structured information to understand you. It's not merely being another flyer in an algorithm. You begin building a body of digital evidence around you and your business. See, I'm breaking down generative engine optimization so you understand it ain't a trick. GEO is not stuffing artificial intelligence keywords in a profile. This ain't that digital game of Scrabble that them online gurus got you playing. That's over with. It's not trying to manipulate the machine. It's the discipline of making your offer clear. Clear identity, clear services, clear customers, clear problems, clear solutions, clear locations, clear evidence, clear differentiation. clear answers, clear recommended situations. Now I'm ethical. So I ain't promising that one completed profile guarantees Google rankings or guarantees that ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, they're going to recommend your company. No credible anybody or anything could guarantee that. But tell you what we're doing though. We're helping our businesses become better organized, more consistent, more understandable, and more prepared for the recommendation economy. That's the real value. Let us not get so lost in this technology language. When I talk about AI readability, I've been in the entrepreneurial trenches for a while. Okay, I'm talking about the main thing. See, the flyers you create, the content you create, that's real. But a lot of our businesses didn't survive the COVID transition. And this post-COVID transition from SEO to GEO, if somebody doesn't stop, ring the alarm, break this down in a way that our business community understands the severity of it and starts taking the steps to adjust to it, a lot of folk won't survive it. AI readability isn't about sounding intelligent, y'all. It's about business survival. Okay, why you say it like that? Cause what keeps your business open? Sales. That's what keeps a business open. Contracts. That's what keeps a business open. Customers. That's what keeps a business open. Referrals. That's what keeps a business open. Recommendations. That's what keeps a business open. And so in the recommendation AI era, being understood by the AI machines that are making the recommendations, that's going to be what keeps businesses open. Being trusted is going to be what keeps businesses open. Being up to date is going to be what keeps businesses open. Now, your business doesn't need GEO because it's fashionable. Your business needs clarity because unclear businesses get overlooked and skipped. Your business needs visibility because invisible businesses don't get the call. It needs trust because customers don't purchase when they're uncertain. It needs recommendation readiness because people are increasingly asking technology to help them decide who to contact. Now, everybody talking about the challenges facing my students. I don't care if they're on HU, all the way down to the Atlanta AUC. Our daughters, they need a couple dollars. They need safe housing, they need food, they need transportation, emergency income. But they got the skills to pay the bills. They just need some professional experience. They need some real clients. Now, the wrong answer right now is to allow financial desperation to convince them, our daughters, that their most marketable asset is their body. The right answer, the Kingdom Community answer, the Black Business Month answer, the Black Community answer is to connect the digital brilliance of our daughters to the business elders that already need their help. Not to merely tell Regine that she's smart, but to hire her intelligence. Don't simply tell our girls to remain in school. Give them a paid assignment that helps them stay there. Not only support, or post that you support black women. Invest in black women's professional development and economic stability. And so during this Black Business Month, during this Urban Success University Back to School Blitz, we reduce the implementation prices, make the services more accessible to our businesses, and create more work opportunities for our daughters. Your business becomes stronger. Our daughters receive some divine, dignified income. Thank you in advance. So what building community looks like. And so 3 things I need every business owner to do. I need you to go to completeyourprofile.com. I need you to go through the free AI Smart Matching intake. I need you to tell us who you are, what you provide, who you serve, where you operate, what problem you solve, and allow us to reconnect you to the ecosystem. And then number 2, those of you who can afford professional assistance, I need you to invest in implementation. I need you to become a founding category pillar or higher. Let the BeGenius team help strengthen your profile. You're going to purchase something that your business needs while creating paid work for our urban daughters. Don't call it a donation. Call it an investment in your digital business asset and the next generation of black technical talent. Simultaneous. And I need you to participate. Don't just receive the profile and disappear. I need you to come regularly into the Kingdom Classroom. Learn how to use it. I need you to post your products, your services, write articles, answer customer questions, build your category. I want you to connect with other entrepreneurs in person and online, different networking events. I need you to create referral relationships. I need you to practice select patronage. Don't just get some customers. Be intentional about shopping with your folk on the Kingdom Marketplace. I need you to teach the next generation something about your industry that they wouldn't learn in a textbook. Allow a student to teach you something about the digital marketplace so we can have this intergenerational exchange. Now, we're not starting from scratch. We got 403 individual business networks, not directories. And inside of them, we got businesses. We got historic relationships. I'm talking about Georgia right now. We got 46 of these directory networks. We got over 8,200 Georgia registrants. We got 500 folk from Elizabeth, 500 folk from New Birth, 400 folk from House of Hope, over 300 folk from Impact. We got the students, we got the technology, we got the entrepreneurial development and technological education, the business wisdom, the digital gifts. We got the need. We got the solution. We just need your participation. It's not another program waiting to be invented. It's built. It's alive. It's accepting businesses. There's over 500 registered already. It's the entrepreneurial ecosystem we need. It becomes more valuable as more of us participate. Don't you love it? Each additional business creates an additional referral, adds an additional product, adds an additional service, adds another potential mentor, adds another client assignment, adds another relationship, adds another opportunity for us to patronize, adds another piece of our community infrastructure. The old game, open a business, wait for people to find you. The new game, make the business understandable whenever customers are searching, asking, or deciding they need what you got. Old game was get listed. New game is build structured trust authority. Old game, rank for a keyword. New game is become relevant to complete a customer question. Old game was post another flyer. New game is build an organized digital body of evidence. Old game was hire one company to build something and leave you. New game is receive the asset, the implementation, and the education required to use it. Old game separated elder businesses from young tech talent. The new game brings them together because the elder got the wisdom and the genius got the digital gift. The business receives the implementation, daughter receives income, community receives infrastructure. Just the new games and the new rules. You know, they say there's three types of people playing the game. Those playing the game, those watching the game, and the other 85% of folk who never know the game is being played. Hey, listen, y'all, you know they be changing the rules every once in a while. It's been a while. COVID interrupted the old paper business directory movement. Business landscape change. Technology change. Search change. Artificial intelligence change. One thing about the USU students, they kept studying, kept writing, kept building. They took the assignment, built the Digital Resurrection of Progress Plaza. Now it's time for you to get reconnected with us, for all of our businesses to get reconnected. It's time to migrate the old directory network into the new AI-powered entrepreneurial ecosystem. It's time to prepare Black businesses, time to prepare place-based businesses, time to prepare small businesses for the next digital dimension. At the same time, it's time to support our daughters. Time to organize our products, organize our services, organize our gifts, organize our wisdom, organize our testimonies. Time to stop talking about Black Business Month and build something that can strengthen Black businesses the entire year and beyond. Oh yeah, our daughters built it. You need to get registered on it. Go ahead to thekingdommarketplace.com. Head over to completeyourprofile.com and complete your profile. Become AI readable, supporter but genius, become a category pillar, step into the Kingdom classroom, learn how to use your digital asset, connect to the ecosystem, new game, new rules, same God, same assignment, same community. Now, because you know he don't give us dominion over people, he gives us dominion over resources. So he's giving us this new technological resource for us to have dominion over, to be able to provide overwhelmingly powerfully prophetic resources to under-resourced areas. Yeah, beloved. Black business not dead. We in the same place. We just in a new digital dimension. Faith-based businesses, we not obsolete. Small businesses, y'all not late. But we cannot continue playing the new game with the old rules. We back. This time we bringing everybody with us. Bring your product, your service, your ministry, your nonprofit, your blog, your event, your body of knowledge. Bring all that over to thekingdommarketplace.com so we can celebrate your success and a way to get God glory from the story.